Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is a new pickup for this month, last month, and possibly the month before. This is all stuff from mostly thrift stores, a couple of yard sales as well. So let's go ahead and get into it really quick. First up, we've got a first party GameCube controller, the Indigo Purple. This was $3.98 at a local thrift store. It's in pretty good shape. We've got a 3DS charger and a regular DS charger. These were at the Goodwill outlet. It was 75 cents, plus I got like 2 or 3 other things with that sale. They're not really notable to put in this video. Let's see, what else do we have? This was a yard sale find. This is really cool. It's a Konami handheld, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. I actually had some Tiger handhelds as a kid. I think we all did, growing up in the 90s. This one I've never seen, so I definitely picked it up. It was $2. I originally offered him $1, but he wanted at least $2 for it since he thought it was hot stuff. He was an older gentleman too, probably in his 50s. I guess it was his son's, something like that, but I thought it was a pretty cool pickup. I haven't tested it out yet, so I probably will soon. It's just gonna definitely be a display piece. It just looks really cool. I'm a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, so awesome. A Nintendo Wii wheel with the controller inside. Goodwill kept that in there and taped it together for me, and it was $3.25. I didn't tape it for me, but you know, when they put it on the shelves, that's what they did. That is what they did. Cool Black Friday find. Target actually had some really good deals, and this was one of them. Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Wii. This was $10. I thought that was excellent. Not every Target would have this. I was just lucky enough to find, I guess, old stock in their store. Hidden away in the games, so that was $10. Definitely happy to have that finally. I'm going to be opening this holiday season to play. This was a Goodwill outlet find. This is just to kind of show you what is possible finding at the Goodwill outlet. I actually found this a long time ago, to be honest. This was probably about August when I found this. I just forgot about it, and it's been hiding in my game room. And this is in pretty good shape, especially for a Goodwill outlet find. This was $1, and this is a pretty uncommon game on the PS2, Firefighter FD18 by Konami. Excuse me, I'm kind of getting a cold, but this is definitely an awesome find. I'm really excited to play this soon. We've got Metal Slug 4 and Metal Slug 5 for the original Xbox. And this one is complete, and it's both discs are in good shape. Trust me on that. The PS1 finds. We've got Cyber Chase, Scooby-Doo, Frogger, Frogger 2, Rayman. These were all $3.98 in a bag at a thrift store, and I also found Parappa the Rapper. I ended up selling it just because I've played that game so many times. That was one of my first PS1 games when I got the PS1. I think I got mine around, I think it was Christmas of '97 when I got my PS1, but that was the first game I got, and I believe Tekken 2, or maybe just Tekken, I can't remember. It's been a long time ago, but definitely an awesome game. I saw how much it was going for, decided to trade it or just sell it because I needed some money back to, you know, recoup on all this stuff. And I resold some other stuff too. Nothing crazy though, nothing notable. Maybe like a Super Mario World here and there that I found too. Gex. This was 25 cents at a yard sale. Twisted Metal, 25 cents at a yard sale. Some really nice thrift store finds. Final Fantasy X-2 for 99 cents, not complete. Disc is in really good condition though. so I'll look out for a case and manual. I need that case and manual really bad for that game. Mega Man X6 complete for $298. That's a really good deal. The hinge is broken, unfortunately, but that doesn't really matter. I can swap that out. The disc is in mint condition, so very, very, very awesome to have that. Some weird find that I actually had in my attic at my mom's house. This is a Supervision game. I cannot for the life of me find the handheld console that I used to have. I probably got that around Christmas of '93, I believe. I can't find the rest of the stuff for it, but hopefully I do soon. I'm definitely interested in finding out what the hell it was that I was playing back then. I remember I had some shoot 'em ups on it. It's black and white. It kind of looks like I guess like a Game Boy Advance SP. I mean, it closed. It was weird. I remember the directional pad being really clunky and kind of odd, but there were some decent games on there from what I remember, so I'm definitely interested in finding out more about it. I don't hear people talking about the Supervision much, so definitely looking forward to hopefully finding my original games, the rest of my games, and the handheld console. Speaking of handhelds, we've got a SP, and this was a yard sale find for $5. The screen is actually in really, really nice shape. And to my surprise, oh, wrong side, maybe, no, right side, it was working, and I could tell it hadn't been charged forever, but it still came on at the yard sale. Luckily I had a charger still, so this was definitely a good find for $5. I originally just found the bag, and I just went up to her and asked simply, you know, hey, do you have the Game Boy Advance SP still? She said, yeah, I think so. It's possibly in their closet, meaning her kid's closet. So she pulled it out for me and said, you know, $5 for the whole thing. So I said yes, obviously. And it came with a Namco Museum on there. In good shape. I mean, it's not mint or anything, but it's in really good shape. Screen's all that matters to me on that. Some box Super Nintendo games I picked up. I also picked up Super Mario World. That's what I was talking about that I sold, and a loose card of F-Zero. I sold that as well. I already have those, luckily. The ones that I did find, fortunately, were label upgrades for me, so I swapped those out of my collection and kept the better conditioned ones for me. We've got Tasmania, complete in box. These were $4.99 each. I don't think it's a good deal. It's an okay deal. I'm willing to go there for Super Nintendo sometimes, since that's basically my passion of collecting is for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, which Sega Genesis right now I cannot find at all, especially for reasonable prices or even at thrift stores. I cannot find Sega Genesis at all. But $4.99 each, and these are actually all scraps from somebody else at a pawn shop. This guy, one of the managers that works there, gets first dibs on everything, and I'm not going to call him out because he's actually a pretty nice guy, and he kind of looks out for me a little bit. I used to be able to walk out with bags full of really nice 64 games, some Super Nintendo stuff, and Sega Genesis. He collects like solely for Super Nintendo, and I really want to, you know, see his collection. But we're not like on that level of relationship or anything. Obviously, since I'm getting scraps too. He's kind of a shy guy. I don't know too much about him. I've been going to this pawn store for probably about a year now. I'm not going to call out any names, no name calling or anything like that. It does piss me off a little bit that he gets some incredible deals at his store, especially since he gets a discount on top of that. Especially with, you know, hot titles, like he told me he got Battletoads and Double Dragon complete in box, and A Link to the Past, Tournament Fighters, stuff like that, for $4.99 each. That's just wow. But I got Miss Pac-Man here. This one's missing the insert. It does have the manual. It's a little bit bent out of shape, but it's not terrible. See, yeah, nothing special here, but it's still cool to get this stuff. F1 pole position for the Super Nintendo, complete in box. This one's actually in really good shape. Boxing Legends of the Ring for Super Nintendo. I haven't played this. I'm probably not going to, really. I might try it out, though. We'll see. Definitely nice to have box games. I'm not trying to get box games unless, like I said, they come out or, come to me for cheap. Super Battle Tank 2, complete in box. This one's in really, really good shape. X Zone. This game is actually useless for me right now because I don't have a Super Scope yet. Definitely something that I'm after. Hopefully for relatively cheap, so I'm after that. This box is mint. It's excellent.